Today, we're gonna cook chicken sausage spaghetti. Stay tuned. All right, let's start off by chopping our veggies. We're not gonna use all of these, but I like to have them cut up, as you can see. I'm ready for my next recipe. My green. So I'll spare you the details on this, and I'll pick you back up in a second. As you can see, I've diced them all up and they're ready to go. I normally would dice up onions too and put it in here as well, but I don't have any fresh onions, so I have to use frozen for this recipe. And then I just have these ready for the next recipe. Today I'm gonna be making chicken spaghetti, ground chicken spaghetti. Of course, some avocado oil. That's the best oil for you. I like coconut too, but in certain recipes. And I like garlic too. So as you can see, I'm sparing no expense. All right, we're gonna add our other veggies in. All right, we have a little sizzle going on, so we can go ahead and add our ground chicken. I usually don't make ground chicken. I usually do ground turkey. Notice I'm leaving this kind of big because I want it to be like sausage. It's like ground chicken, like I'm making chicken sausage. Some of the seasoning, so it's going to come out really good. Season it up like sausage. And I got this from Trader Joe's, by the way. Got it. Tina gonna wash them hands several times while I'm in the kitchen, okay? Several times. Just how I was raised. Start with some Italian seasoning since I'm making spaghetti. And I also put Italian into the sausage, so this is red pepper. Making it like you're making sausage, so. Well, parsley, to me, parsley just gives it a little extra flavor. It allows you to hold the seasoning better. Oregano. All of this is how you make chicken sausage. Last ingredient, along with black pepper, is sage to make sausage. Hope I didn't put too much sage. I sure can't smell it. That's next. Laris, a little Laris. Little Laris in there, Laris. Or not. One and two. Little onion powder. You'll notice honest, I'm very heavy-handed. You'll never be able to eat anything and say it was under-seasoned. It's not salty, because I'll make sure it's not salty, but it's flavorful. Ask somebody that putting a little Old Bay in there. You can ask anybody that has had my meals. It's not salty, just flavorful. Oh, I know, I'm missing one. I am missing, fennel. I don't use fennel a lot, but when you're making sausage or ground chicken, like sausage, you want some fennel in there. Fennel gives it that nice sausage taste. Alright, I'm going to add the sausage in. I diced these really small because I waited to the last minute. Normally I would have added it a little sooner so they can cook, but I went ahead and added it a little later, so I need the pieces to be a little smaller. Plus I like it in my sausage, my spaghetti like that. So I'm going to let this simmer. So you see the sausage is cooking. Alright, we'll let that simmer for a little bit and we'll come on back. So that's what we're eating. And we just pour the sauce in there. I like to leave a little bit so I can mix in with the spaghetti with a little water. Mix that in a little bit. Let that simmer a bit. Gonna be adding just a little of this for flavor. Just a little. With this you can make your own spaghetti sauce, but since I have spaghetti sauce, I'll just use it for a little bit of flavor. I made a mess. I hate cooking in a dirty surface. It's kind of thick. I might need to add just a little water. There's no fat in there. Chicken is very lean, so there's no fat in there. Could pour a little bit of avocado to give it just a tad of fat so it'll simmer. We're gonna use angel hair. I like to take them, put some in there just like that, and then I break some. Alright. Be back. Just adding a tad bit of water. Just to loosen it up a little bit. It was getting a tad bit thick, and that's just regular bottled water. We're doing it. I should have had you guys over here to see this. just stir it in. Don't look like I need to add too much more noodles. But I am gonna add this extra sauce. It's getting saucy, so I'm gonna let this mesh together a little bit. And there we have it, chicken sausage spaghetti. Voila.